Did you know the first famous magician in the US wasn't some European illusionist? He was a black man. And while white crowds clapped at his tricks, he was using that money to quietly bankroll abolitionist causes. Meet Richard Potter. He was born in 1783 in Massachusetts, the mixed-race son of an enslaved woman and possibly a wealthy merchant. From the start, he lived in two worlds, one where his very existence was denied, and another where he carved power out of imagination. He studied ventriloquism, sleight of hand, and stage illusions. And by the early 1800s, Potter was a phenomenon. He toured New England with fire-eating rope tricks, pulling coins out of thin air. White audiences paid to watch, not realizing that every ticket purchase was fueling something bigger. Potter wasn't just a novelty. He was the first American-born magician to make it big. He earned more money than most white performers of his time. And here's the twist. He used that money to buy land, to secure dignity for himself and his family, and to funnel resources into abolitionist networks. Think about how radical that was. In a country that saw black men as property, he flipped the script and owned property himself. In a society that wanted him silent, he made crowds cheer for his voice. And behind the curtain, he was helping fund the fight against slavery. But you don't see Richard Potter in textbooks, right? Because his story doesn't fit the box. America likes abolitionists to look serious, somber, safe. Not a black magician dazzling white crowds while funneling the profits into liberation. By the time of his death in 1835, Potter owned a 175-acre estate in New Hampshire, the first black landowner of that scale in the region. His name lived in whispers among abolitionists, but in history books, silence. So remember this. Resistance didn't always look like breaking chains in the night or fiery speeches in Congress. Sometimes it looked like a black man on stage, making the impossible possible and turning illusion into liberation. Richard Potter wasn't just America's first famous magician. He was proof that even in the unlikeliest place, black resistance was still alive, creative, defiant, and unstoppable. Say his name. Richard Potter.